Need an automatic watering system. We're enjoying the drinking right now.
And proof that it works. Back with some scrap food.
Hello, ladies. This is my wife, another show. Yeah, stick it in there.
I'm a little clumsy.
You're going to go after me, Rain, again? I took off my finger on that one. We'll go after me. Shine the ball on that, people. You're going to see me for the first time. How are we all with the filling it? Same thing every time. I fill it up to where it's got about that much space on top, only because that way I'm not spilling it when I'm carrying it back up the hill. But 1 5-gallon bucket filled with a mixture of the regular chicken mesh, chopped up fine stuff I usually get, and then some chopped corn. I mix it about 3 parts mesh to 1 part corn, and that lasts 6 chickens, 2 weeks exactly, every time. So pretty happy with that. All right, gonna take this back up. Okay, so I didn't bore you with the struggling to get that feed back in there, but it is back in, and they are chowing down. They like the fresh stuff when it comes out. Should have cleaned the bucket off, but as you can see right now with the pen, that would be kind of a waste of time. So we'll let it dry up and we'll do some cleaning up. But you can also see, we just put this thing together quickly last year. I drove these stakes in the ground, I wrapped it with the cheapest chicken wire I could find, and then we just put a screen over top just to keep them from getting out and keeping critters from getting in. And it's worked good, and we bought one of them $300 chicken houses, which is not the best of things. I put a tarp over it just to try to keep some moisture out, give them a little extra dry spot underneath. And as you see, they can jump on top and fill it up with poop. So that system's got to change too. But we're going to take this top off. I'm just going to build a treated 2x4 framework for this thing and put like the barn siding roof over top of it this spring here, which we're getting real close to because it is April now. And it's just going to be simple. I probably won't drive much into the ground either. That way we just pick it up and move it a little bit if we have to. Get enough people in the corners, we can just move it. And that way we'll be able to walk in this thing, be a lot easier to deal with the chickens. Because it's so hard for me crawling through that hole, to do anything. I put some doors on the outside of this chicken house. I put those in myself and put some latches on it so that I can get to the inside of the house without having to crawl in this thing. Yeah, just some of the modifications. If anybody wonders why the broom's sticking in there, well, when we was opening the door, we didn't really want to take the door off because we wanted to be able to close it when we needed to. And it just kept going shut. The chickens would jump on it and go shut. So we just stuck the broom down through the roof of the screen there, and it holds the door open. Silly, but it works. This whole setup is really silly, but it has worked. It worked all winter long here, had no problems. These girls are just a little over a year old, and boy, did they lay good for us. We've been getting an average 11 eggs every 2 days. And on the downside, sometimes you only get 8, but it's not very often. It's almost always 11. And occasionally, if I get out here early, it'll be 10 because one of the chickens usually likes to lay in the morning. And sometimes so it's 10, but it's mostly always 11. And I'm about to get them here again, so we'll count and see. Well, you enjoy yourselves, girls. They sure like the feed, and it's been doing them good. And this feed we get here in Belleville has done them well. I've had no issues with it, haven't heard any problems. I've heard a lot of problems about chickens not laying, and they said the cause was because of certain types of feed. I don't know if it's true, but I've heard that to be the case. Maybe others have information on that. Maybe that's turned out to not be true now. I don't know, but we haven't had any problems with ours. We get good eggs, and boy, I mean, they're nice eggs every time. Sometimes we even get a double yolk because they're young. Anyhow, we're gonna get the eggs now. Gotta turn this off. Loose here. I'm about to open it and see what we got. Got my handy dandy chicken egg holder. Wow, this looks like another big haul. So we'll count them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, wow, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's no way that's a 2-day. I'm thinking I must have missed a day this week here. It's a 3-day haul instead. I'll ask the wife, because there's no way we got 16 eggs in a 2-day period. You know, we've got 11 many times, but I don't think they can do 16. That's a big haul, so this must be a 3-day haul. Anyhow, girls, thank you for being good girls, laying the eggs for us. You're doing a fine job. When eggs are very expensive, this has been a blessing for us. A little extra work, but man, you don't have to pay them big prices. All right, guys, see you here in a little bit. We're back in the house, and I got to talk to my wife, because this couldn't possibly be a 2-day thing. This must be a 3-day. We have 16 eggs.
Wow.
Does that sound like a 2-day to you? I don't think so. I must have missed 1 day this week. Do the 3-day instead of 2. Forgot to get them 1 day or something. But that's a big haul right there, guys. Now I got to go out and fill the bird feeders, because that's either empty. We'll see y'all later.